Are free website services worth using to build an affiliate marketing business? Here we are going to be taking a look at some of the unique aspects that using free services can have if you're just starting out with affiliate marketing, and how you can utilize the tools and resources within these services to build the foundations so that you can start earning an income and eventually scale your ideas and business up once you start making money online. Now, there does be a lot of speculation online regarding the use of free-to-use platforms. Yes, they do come with their limitations. And in a lot of cases, because you're using free services, it's very like using social media platforms with the likes of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, even YouTube itself. You have to remember that when you're using services that are essentially free to sign up and create content around, you necessarily don't have control over various aspects of your account. Yes, you can post up content for free and you can sign up using your email address for free, but you don't have full control over a lot of the behind the scenes elements. So at any point your website could be shut down for any variety of reasons. If you breach the terms and conditions of the services, if you're using shady methods or tactics that they become aware of that you shouldn't be using to try and build out a business, or for other means, then quite naturally your sites are going to be shut down. But as long as you stay within the guidelines and you know exactly your limits of what you can and cannot do, then a lot of these platforms will provide a great entry point for you to really start leveling up your skills to build an online business from scratch. The key thing to note is these free platforms are used mainly to help you get started, especially if you have no budget, because again, they're a free entry point. All you need is an internet connection and an email address to sign up with, but you will have to put in the initial work up front in order to build the website out that you want to build so that you can start creating content. So whether you're wanting to create a blog, you want to start writing written content, whether you want to write written reviews, stories, business type articles, video game reviews, tutorials on using the latest software, cooking, cleaning, whatever it is that you're into, these platforms can help you and give you that entry point to get started. But at some point you are going to have to understand that you are going to have to level up and invest money into your business. These platforms in their current state are really only just a way to get you started, but once you start making money, then you can look into paid hostings. You can either use the platform that you're currently on, or you can transfer over to a different platform and build your business from there, depending on your own wants, needs and interests and your own preferences, but also looking into your own skill set and your own confidence in terms of what you can achieve or what you think you can achieve with your business. So even if you're not really familiar, just as an example of how to actually build a website, you can sign up with one of these platforms for free. You can use WordPress.com, there's Webflow, there's other ones known as Jimdo, WebStarts, Mozilla, Strikingly, Site123, SpreadSimple, WebNode, Weebly, Wix, among many others that will also provide a lot of useful elements and resources to help you with whatever it is that you need to start your business building journey. But even if you genuinely don't have the necessary skill set to build out content, or even to know or understand how to build a website, you can sign up for these platforms for free. And what you can do is you can hire a freelance worker on sites such as Upwork or even Fiverr and get them to build out the site for you, as they will have the knowledge and insights to figure out what to do so that they can build your site faster. Now again, that will cost you money, but it's a good entry point if you're just starting out. And when you're ready and you do start making money, the investment that you make up front will pay itself back tenfold once you start making money. So that is something to think about as well. But if you're more curious about wanting to figure out the whole avenue and aspects, which ideally you should if you're genuinely serious about wanting to make money online and building a business, you should know and be willing to learn all of the unique aspects and intricacies that's required in order to build and develop a business from the ground up. And essentially these platforms will provide you with an accessible entry point in which to do so. So you can start for free, like I mentioned, just know that there are limitations. There is going to be certain limits to what you can and cannot do in these platforms, but they're going to be enough to help you to get started. Like if you're just writing a blog, most of these sites will allow you to create a blog for free, and you can create as many blog posts as you want, and that's more than enough to get started. Or you can use more advanced systems such as likes of Systeme.io, that essentially is an all-in-one business building system that provides you with so many different avenues that can allow you to build email lists where you can capture contacts, up to 2,000 contacts in your list. You can send unlimited emails, but it also allows you to build funnels, create your own courses, and not only that, you can even run your own affiliate programs, which means that if you have a course that you want to try and sell, you can get other affiliates to promote your course for you, which in turn they can earn commissions based off of the sales that they bring you. So there's so many integrations and ideas that you can use in this platform. Plus you can use it to build out a blog, and then you can utilize all of the other features inside, such as the email marketing systems and automations, to work alongside of your funnel so that you can promote your own courses or any other courses or services that you want to promote from other people. So that's just an example of what you can do with these platforms. Even though there's limitations on the platforms themselves, but there's no limitations in terms of your ideas and what you can put out there and how you can promote it. There's loads of different ways in which you can do it. Setting up a blog is just one example of it, but you could also set up a YouTube channel to work alongside of these blogs or websites if you so wish to do so. If you're comfortable with working with video and you're comfortable on camera, then that's another alternative you can use. But if not, then just building a blog and writing written content is probably the best way to go, and that's what a lot of content creators tend to do. But there's just so many avenues. Like, these are just a few that are available to you that you can use to get started, but there's many more available. Like even with platforms such as SpreadSimple, it's a very easy to use platform, because what it allows you to do is, all you need to do is set up a spreadsheet that you can use through the likes of Microsoft Excel or even Google Docs. And all you have to do is just add in information, like if you're promoting products and services on, say, Amazon or other websites, and you have affiliate links for them, you can literally just come in to the platform itself, add in the details in the required cells, and then you can add in your affiliate links. And then it's just a case of sharing the link onto the platform once you sign up for an account, and it will auto-generate the content onto a web page for you. Now, you will still need to come in and tweak certain elements, but it will do a lot of the automation processes for you, so you don't need to manually adjust and manually update everything. All you literally have to do is, if you want to update something, is just update the spreadsheet and then copy the link again and then bring it back in, and it will automatically update the site for you with very little work. This platform is really good for creating affiliate sales websites. If you're promoting loads of products and services, especially like physical products or even courses. And again, you can get started for free, and even with the pro version, it's very affordable. And they do have a 7-day free trial that allows you to try out all of the additional features if that's something you want to do as well. So a lot of these websites and a lot of these platforms use a lot of very similar features. Now, there will be a bit more upfront work and time required to put certain aspects together, but you can utilize these platforms. For example, when you look at the likes of Wix, Weebly, even Pixpa, they all allow you to create unique examples of not only just blogs but visual representations and beautiful looking sites. But you can also build out e-commerce sites on these platforms as well, so you can sell your physical products or even promote other relatable products that you can earn affiliate commissions from as well. There's just so many avenues that you can use with any of these platforms. Again, it really just boils down to your own preferences, wants, needs and interests, and what's going to be valuable to your audience, most importantly. But if you have those ideas in mind, you can't go far wrong. So you just pick a platform. It really just depends on what you need, more to the point, and what you're capable of working with at that current point in time. So you just pick a platform that's going to be the best fit for you, that's going to be the easiest for you to currently work with. And in time, you can invest in other platforms if you want to do that as well. Like if you want to create multiple websites, you can use a multitude of these platforms, or you can create different accounts on the platforms you are using through using different emails and build multiple different sites. There's loads of different ways in which that you can do this. The sky's the limit, and you're really only limited by your imagination. So the tools and services are there. It really just is down to you. But another cool thing to note about using free platforms, yes, they are a great entry point, but there is limitations on them, like I keep mentioning, and you will have to invest money. Once you start earning an income through affiliate sales, you will need to eventually opt into the likes of the paid paid alternatives, and the reason behind this is that it will unlock all of the other features, but you also have the ability to have more control over the aspects and the running of your business, which you won't primarily get just using the free account or just constantly trying to use it, because at any point, because you're using a free service, like with using social media accounts like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, your accounts can be shut down at any time for whatever reasons. But if you're paying into paid hosting, that won't necessarily happen. You'll have a lot more control over the full rundown and aspects of your business. So it is worthwhile to invest in time once you start making money. But even aside from creating content, like if you're wanting to write blog posts or whatever it is that you're doing, free website builders and platforms like these are also a fantastic point or entry level way to develop your skills as a web developer, which in turn you can pick a few of these platforms, build out a couple of sites, create a few accounts, and learn the structure and the process of how to create websites. What you can do then is you can create your own content, you can create your own courses, you can create like video courses, blog posts, written tutorials or video tutorials on how to build websites with these free platforms, which you can then turn into online courses, because there's always people looking online to figure out how to utilize these platforms, but they're also looking for free alternatives and free ways of how to use platforms like these. But if you can position yourself and put yourself in front of those people that need that information, you'll be the go-to person, and there's a very good chance they'll buy whatever it is that you're promoting. So you can create courses around utilizing these platforms, and even with the free accounts, and show them how to build out the websites, even e-commerce sites, or even building their own courses with the likes of System E. You can show them all of those aesthetics, and you can create something like what I created here. Just for example, this is an example of an old blog that I created a few years ago when I was in college. I was doing video game design, but I also wanted to figure out a way of how to put my ideas out there and to learn how to write effective content. So I utilized this blog to learn how to write blog posts, and again, just to get better at writing in general. So that's the perfect way to just learn. It's just to learn by doing. But the best aspect about using these platforms is that once you become familiar with them, once you've learned how to establish yourself and become confident in your skills with building out pages, learning how to write content, you can then not only create online courses, but then you can start consulting. You can sell your services to other businesses and brands that also need help with building and updating websites. You can charge your own prices to build out websites for them using these platforms. You can also set up gigs on Fiverr and Upwork and other freelance websites and provide your services through them as well. And you can showcase your unique examples that you've built using all of these free services. You can build out a massive portfolio of creative pieces and websites that you have built using these platforms, so that they can clearly see that you have the ability and you have the skill. But you can also do that alongside of building your own affiliate marketing website, so that way you can make even more money. You can charge your own prices once you have the skills necessary, and then once your websites are working in the side with your written content on your blogs and your promotions through your email marketing, you can essentially be making sales in the background on top of what it is that you're doing, working with your consulting gig as well, or your freelancing gig. So there's so many different avenues that you can utilize with these free services. Even though these free services, like I mentioned, do have their limitations, but there's low limitation in terms of your mindset and in terms of how you can use them to build your business, or even again increase your skill set. These free services are, in my own opinion, one of the most perfect ways and most entry level ways to get started with learning how to build websites, that you can learn unique skills that you can take to move further, that will definitely help you over the months and years to come. So the sky's the limit really in terms of what it is that you want to do. So are these free services worth using? And in my opinion, yes, but just note that at some point, once you start making money, you are going to have to scale up and you are going to have to invest in the paid alternatives, just for peace of mind and so that you can have more control over all of the aspects of your business. But when you're just starting out, just learn the skills, learn how each of these platforms work, look inside, see what they offer, see the pricing structure, see what's entailed, what are the limitations, what can you work with, what can you design with them, and eventually you can create unique aspects and content for your own blogs that you can use to build your own business or even create a side hustle. The sky's the limit really in terms of what you can do. It just really just depends on what it is that you want and what you can provide to your audience. But these platforms will be a good free alternative to get started on your affiliate marketing journey, to start building your affiliate business. So if that is something that you're interested in and you would like to know more about each of these platforms that I've mentioned in this video, I will drop links to each of these platforms down in the description below so that you can check them out for yourself and see which one will be a good fit for you, or you can try a few of them. It really just boils down to your own interests. And if you would like to see more content around more ideas behind these platforms, where I go more in depth, where I show you how to build out websites from scratch step by step, and I'll walk you through the process of what it takes to build out quick and simple websites that you can use to build your business and scale it even further. If that's something you'd like to see, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to be updated when those videos are released. And again, if you would like to see more content around more website builders and tutorials and other ways of how you can generate an income online, then be sure to check out the playlist here on the screen to see more of those platforms being used so that you can see them running, so that you can see them in action. So you can check them out, and I will see you all over in the next one.